Hi everybody, Diego here at Stone Lizard Hops, and I'm sitting here with my boy Junior. Look at the size of these talons on this little bugger. That is my thumb to his thing. I'm guessing he has a pretty big wanker, huh buddy? Yeah, you done, Mr. Junior? You done, Mr. Junior? Junior is a Rhode Island Red for his breed. As you can see, he's going through the middle of the beginning of spring rut, so he's got all kinds of scabs all over his face. And he is actually the smallest little red that I got from my original red. It was probably the best bird we ever had on this farm. And but this one does his job. I mean, he's a little aggressive, as you can see. Got a good little nip there. He likes to bite. Does his job though. That's the point of him. And he guards his girls. And he makes me little babies. And it destroys my garden and also eats the weeds. Yeah, you know what you do. They enjoy their little butt rubs. And you want to make sure that you want to keep the best health on your roosters. They do a lot of stuff where he's going through a shed right now, so you'll start some feathers coming out. Don't freak out when they bald out. It's got a gorgeous tail going on. Beautiful emerald going on. That red that shines in him is really, really stunning. A little bit of frostbite that happened. This is where you want to make sure your birds are well kept and warm. Since he is a farm bird, we allow him to go ahead and do what nature allows him to do besides keeping him cooped up. That's the only difference. Other than that, he is a good bird. You want to go ahead and go with something like this if you're going to go ahead and start up with roosters. This is a great way to learn about roosters, whether it be aggressive or not, because these are actually really sweet birds, but they also, once they get to a certain stage, they get highly aggressive. Like, I mean really aggressive, especially Rhode Island Reds. They get temperamental. They want to just protect their girls. And like I said, they do their jobs really well. It's a good breed to start with, due to the fact that you have to go through all the phases of chicken world with it. Even you get to the point where you get some of them that are a little bit more problematic that are going to have to be colded. And, so over here we have a Bantam that's in the white. He has the 5 toes. He actually has more than 5 toes. He has 6 toes. He has these weird crab-like little toes at the end of him. So I'm guessing birth defect, or it could be something more due to the breed. And then we got Bert back there. Mr. Bert. Sorry about that, folks. Zoom back out. Mr. Bert right here is probably one of the best breeds I've ever worked with, to be honest with you, due to the fact that he's very gentle, he won't attack you, he protects you if, say, for instance, Junior over here attacks you. Just real good bird all the way around. I don't know the exact breed he is due to the fact of the mixed breeding that happened with him. So, but he definitely is a champ. Out of all the birds, I would recommend, if you can find something like this that's very kind and easy to work with, then that's what you're going to want to go for, is something that's simple, easy, not going to destroy everything, and is going to protect his girls. So, I mean, due to the bird breeds that we're starting with right here to show you, these are all good breeds to work with. You know, the Bantam's always friendly. Bird's got Bantam too. And, the Rhode Island Reds are real cool. They're fun to work with until they get into their full adult stage, and then the males become dicks. The females are real cool. They're real friendly and sweethearts, just like the Bantam. Goats have got to be one of the hardest things to deal with due to the fact that they destroy absolutely everything, especially if you're working with it. So that is something that you advance to later on in the farming world. I would say, especially if you're dealing with males. Like I got these 2 males. This is Cheech and Chong. So these guys are my little weed eaters, but you do have to keep them contained if you want them to eat the weeds. If not, they will eat everything else besides the weeds. So, lessons learned. Next, we have these little boiler Bantams right here. And these are great meat birds. Not really great for defending your girls. These guys will just jump up in the coop and hide while the raccoons come in and destroy everything. So, not a great breed to keep with your girls if you have like a coop that you are trying to make sure that you're looking to keep and do egg laying. Then down over here, you can see we still have some boiler mixes. There's big boy Verde right there. He rules the coop. Now, when I mean like either it's a hit or miss with these boys right here on the Reds, these two right here, Phoenix and Verde, these guys are sweethearts. The best birds that you could really deal with out of a big coop like this. You can see how the girls are starting to get their backs ripped up. It's rutting season, so at this point in time, it's time to start calling off all these roosters. And, you know, keep your two that you want to go and keep, or your one, or none. And, you know, from there, you always want to have a rooster to protect your coop. Whether you like them or not, they do protect your coop. So, you know, just all phases of bird life, really, when it comes down to it. And you can see each one has different heads, like a rumple. You got tulip. Hi guys. Yeah, it's Verde. Well, I hope all you guys have a wonderful day, and maybe, you know, checking out some of these breeds kind of helped you out. I don't know if I really gave you anything that's really worth anything, but, you know, go for it and figure out what you're going to do with your animals. And, you know, best of farming. Stay up on the predators is the hardest thing. You can make the best systems in the world, and they still find a way, and nature is really hard to beat on that game. So, you know, stay tuned with Stone Lizard, find out more, find out what we're up to, watch on the hoppy loppies growing, watch on the produce growing, watch this place evolve throughout the summer. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Adios from New Mexico.